All right, there we are. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome wherever you are in this beautiful world of ours. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Thank you for joining us. We are so excited. As you can tell, there's only one of me here. I am the guide in Shelley and Guide Conic. My life partner, Shelley, she has stepped away. She had some family matters to take care of, but I'm here, so let's get started. I'm so excited because I get to talk to these people a lot, but I want to share their stories with everybody watching this. So would you please help me welcome Aline and Ioana Cimpoeru, all the way originally from Romania, now living in Ottawa, Canada. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi. We are good. How are you? Thank
Excellent.
you for having us here today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. So, before we get started, I have a few questions to ask you, obviously. Now, why don't you give us a little background about where you've come from, where you're here, all that stuff.
Okay, so this is our first interview together.
Oh, nice.
Aline here, he was afraid of the camera for a little bit. So I'm going to let him start with our story here in Canada, okay?
Cool, awesome.
Thank you so much for inviting us tonight. Actually, it's a real pleasure. And we are Ioana and Aline. We are from Ottawa, Canada. We are originally from Romania. And I want to talk a little bit about our Canadian experience because we landed 10 years ago in Canada, in Toronto, and Ioana here, she started to work after 2 days after we landed. For me, it took me 7 days. We jumped right away into the workspace. My English was very bad. I didn't speak English at all when I came here. She teach me a few words on the plane, and here we are. We are now in Ottawa, but we lived before in Toronto. We lived for 7 years in Toronto. I work in automotive industry. I was a team lead in automotive industry. And my wife Ioana here, she started to work in Starbucks, and then she worked for a developer in Toronto. Believe me, we had weeks when we didn't see each other because I was a team lead in night shift, and I was to work 12-hour shifts. And we had weeks when we didn't see each other because by the time I reached home, she was to leave at work. The moment that we decide to push the stop button was the moment when our first daughter came, and we realized that it's time to spend more time together and to be with our daughter. And that was the moment when we decide to move to Ottawa actually.
Yeah. Well, congrats to you both. I mean, and Aline, your English is just perfect, so don't be concerned about that at all. I think the message is getting loud and clear, and that's
I'm trying my best.
Yeah. So 10 years ago, you moved to Canada. You think the grass has got to be greener there. You get here, you find it can be probably pretty lonely, not speaking the language very well. Kudos. There's so many people in your position where they come to a different country expecting things to be different, and sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, but it can be the land of opportunity, and we're lucky that we work online, so our land of opportunity is really the whole world. So I just want to take a second to say hi to a couple of people. Elena's watching from Vancouver Island in Western Canada. Jackie looks like she's tuning in from New York City, and Mihaela, I think you know Mihaela from Ontario as well, and there's Boyd Campbell tuning in from Edmonton. I know where that is. Hey, folks, thanks for checking it out. We appreciate you being here. So next question. So you've been here for a while. What motivated you? Okay, what was your motivation for wanting to look at an online business as another income stream?
Okay, so when we moved from Toronto to Ottawa, the biggest thing was we don't want to commute anymore because my commute to work was an hour and a half one way. And so I was 3 hours just commuting. And we got here and we realized that we went back to the rat race. So we put our CVs out, because that's what society is teaching us. You come to a country, you start working, you move to another city in the same country, you start to work, you find a job. So after working another 5 months in the construction industry, like for a developer here in Ottawa, I told Aline, I'm going to quit. I'm quitting this job because I don't want to just do this for my entire life. I'm very stressed. And we didn't move from Toronto to Ottawa just to be in the same position. And I'm going to start to look for an opportunity that can allow me to stay home and raise my kids. And he said, okay, let's do this. You're gonna stop working, and then we'll find ways to try to find an opportunity online. So when I found this specific opportunity, I went to him and I said, I found it. And he said, okay, let's see what is this all about. And he told me, okay, if you want to do this business, you have to start working again. And I told him, why? Why do you want me to work and do this business in the same time? And he said, because we need, we are so used to have money coming in your account every single month, and they are coming constant money coming in your account. So he was so skeptical, and he believed that I'm not gonna get to this point of being successful online, and that's why he pushed me to actually get the job. So in a week I got the job, and I started to work, and I started to do this business in the same time. So it took me a little bit longer to get through the training, to set everything up. And now, like you can see, he's here next to me, supporting me. He was always, Aline was always next to me, supporting me. But you know that when you find something online that looks too good to be real, where you see so many people making amounts of money that you make in years, you don't know what to believe. Like you don't know if it's real. And he wanted to take care of me, because he knows that if I start to put my heart and my soul out there, I'm not gonna go back, and people can just tap on me. And that's why he was so afraid that.
That's the thing. I was afraid, but at the same time, like you said, we support each other, and I trust her that she will do well in this. I was skeptical, very skeptical at the beginning, but believe me, now our plan B became our plan A, and we actually retired from a 9-to-5 job. We work in healthcare industry before, and here we are, guys.
Wow. So okay, so I want to back up there, because I'm not sure I heard that correctly. I just want to be clear here. You're telling me that you've come to this country 10 years ago. You start to have a family. You get jobs. You find out that they're not what they're cracked up to be, and now you're telling me, and I'm not even going to guess at your ages, but you two don't look like you're 40 years old.
No.
And you just told me that you quit your jobs, your 9-to-5 jobs.
Yes.
And so you work this business provides you enough.
Exactly.
That you quit your full time.
Provides us enough so we are able to actually retire from our jobs. And it's not just about, so this business will teach you not just about how to make money online, but how to take care of yourself as a person and how to grow, a personal growth. So if you think about it, we learn in our entire life that we need to work a 9-to-5 job to be able to support our family, and then to retire at a certain age, and then start living our life when we don't have our health in a good shape, and when we can maybe travel the same. So we wanted to change all of that, like all around. And our goal when I started this business 2.5 years ago was to retire from our 9-to-5 job when we are 40. So now we're 37. So we were able to do that 3 years before that. And we had like a little over 5-year plan. But things can change in your life. And if you are able to see the bigger picture of your life and surround yourself with a community of people who are supporting you, also like good mentors, great mentors like you and Shelly, and other mentors in our community who have your back and they are always there for you to see you grow, then you don't have to be afraid that you're not going to succeed in this business.
Wow. I'm still blown away by that. So you weren't on the Freedom 50 plan, you were on the Freedom 40 plan.
Yes.
But it brings up a good point that raises some questions. Okay. You said 2.5 years ago, you launched your own online business. You get to work that from a home office if you want, or probably anywhere you have a Wi-Fi connection. That's really liberating. Now, the question I have is that, like, what are you hearing from people that's like holding them back? Like, obviously this was not you had a 5-year plan, right? You knew this wasn't going to be some get rich quick thing, because we're dealing with real people, community of thousands of people around the world. We're dealing with our suppliers have been around the world for over 40 years, right? So you had a 5-year plan. What do you hear from people that still makes them a little bit skeptical, given all that information?
Okay, so
I think I know the answer to this, but I want to hear what you heard.
One of the things that I hear from people is how much time are you putting in your business that you are successful? How much time you are able to spend with your kids? Because we wanted to have more time with our kids, and also we wanted the flexibility to be able to go back home. So one of the things that I like blow my mind was people that know me very, very well from my background, like from back home. They asked me, why did you start an online business by being in Canada? What, Canada was not enough for you? Like now you want more for yourself and Canada was not enough for you? Why are you starting an online business if Canada is good?
Yeah.
And it's not about the country that you are in. It's not about, the people that, or the jobs that we had. We had very good jobs. We were very well paid. It was not about that. It was about us being able to do something for ourselves, to feel like we are actually living. And in the last week, just by, spending time with the girls, like going with them, dropping them to school,
having breakfast in the morning,
have breakfast together, have lunch together, have dinner together. That's just,
even for them it was like,
Mommy, are you on vacation? Like like questions that they ask you. It's just incredible how your life, you can change your life if you actually put your mind into it, and also, by being here in Canada. And I'm going to share something with you guys that normally we don't really share, but I think it's important for people to realize that no one in this community is bragging with everything that they realize, like everything that they have and they were able to accomplish in a short or a longer period of time. We do this because we want to inspire people that it is possible. Even if you come in Canada with $10,000 in a pocket 10 years ago, it is possible for you to become a business owner, and also to invest. Like a year ago, we invested in our second property here in Canada. And when we were 33 years old, we were mortgage free. So we came to Canada, we have a house that is paid off. We started our own business. We are investing in properties, and we retired from our 9-to-5 jobs. Like,
wow.
It's a lot to
yeah.
rest, but it's possible,
It's possible.
if you are able to see in a business model that works for so many people the value. That's what's the secret of this business. The secret of this business is to start a business, to see the value of the business, and to work on your business every single day so you can accomplish every single piece that you have on your vision board.
So, you're both working full-time jobs, you're raising a couple of children, you have a home, you have a mortgage to pay. You obviously got traditionally what we would call a very busy lifestyle. However, you were still able to manage running a part-time online business around all of that, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't need to spend 20, 30 hours a week. You fit it into your life is what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we got a couple more people that jumped on here. I wanted to say hello to Merlinda, Adrienne, Jackie. Oh, I got you there, Jackie. And Bobby Ray. Good to see you, Bobby. And Love. Hey, Love. So I wanted to just, now when you looked at this business and you talked about value in this business, can you expand on that? What was it about this particular business system? I know you talked a little bit about community and a little bit about value. So what is it about this business system that in your mind was a no-brainer? No pun intended, I guess.
So when I started the business, I looked at how our training is organized, and I'm a very organized person. So I looked at how our training is organized and what do we have? What's the value that we have in our training? And when I started, like 2.5 years ago, we had like 5 tabs in our training and 26,000 people in our community. And with all the time that passed, the training right now has so many tabs with so many platforms. And this was created by the ability of people and by the experience of people doing this business and being successful in this business. So it was try and error, and then it was put together for people to be able to plug in and play. Because I worked in a Starbucks before, and I actually opened a Starbucks, the first Starbucks in Timișoara in our hometown. I was able to see how a franchise works. So they are giving you everything, like you have everything that you need, but you still need to train your people that are working there in the coffee shop. You have all the recipe, it's the same in our training. Like you are guided, you have all the tools that you need. You are the person who plugs in and starts to put into the put the pieces together so you can create your own success. And that's why I was amazed about our community, and about the training that we have, and about the leaders that we have, the people that are so humble in this community, and they are still around even if they have so much success. So no one is actually leaving the community because they made too much money.
No.
So
sure.
There are some places, like some people that they make money, they have like a maximum point, and then they decide, I have enough money, I'm out.
Yeah.
We don't have people in our community who are telling us, I have too much money and I'm going to be out.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to grow, and you got to a point where it's not about money, it's about your personal growth and the growth of the people that are working with you. And that's the beauty of this business, because you start to have an impact in the life of other people. I think for you and Shelly, it's so fulfilling to see people that started this business by trusting you have success in this business, and they come here and they talk about their success, and they are grateful that they were able to find you and you just opened the door. Like when someone knocks on your door for an opportunity, you open it or you leave it closed. It's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much about this community and this business system, and we could talk for hours about the value inside of it. And one of the things that I get asked about a lot is, people say, well, I don't know what I'm doing, I have no experience and all that stuff. And here's the thing, we have thousands of people around the world that have no experience. I don't have a business background, right? You don't have a business owner background.
Yeah.
You worked in the Starbucks, so you know about franchise systems. And the beauty of this is I say we have literally, if I was put value on this, we have $1 million franchise here, because when you take the combined brain trust over the last 4 years that has compiled all of the systems and training and support mechanisms, right? And you have to realize thousands of these people who are putting this stuff together, they're doing it for the good of the community. They are not doing it because they have any financial vested interest in how you or I actually make money. They're doing it because they want to pay it forward. And that's what makes this so powerful. So like literally, this is $1 million program that we're able to plug into and take advantage of. And it's just awesome. The people in it are what make it what it is. So yeah. So I wanted to just chat a little bit more. You already told us that you quit your jobs and you've moved on. So I guess the last question I want to ask you is, if there's people sitting here watching this live or watching it on a replay down the road somewhere, what would be the one thing you would say? They're sitting there and they're listening to this and they're going, this is great. Obviously, these are real people. Like, we're not actors, man alive. I have a face made for radio, as they say. So I'm not an actor. So what would you say to these people who are sitting on the fence for whatever their reasons are? What would you recommend they do?
So I think that they should take action for themselves, because if I wouldn't take action for myself 2.5 years ago, I wouldn't be able to be here and to talk about my experience with you guys. So take action. And we all started with exactly the same workshop, webinar, or info session, however you want to call it. And go and register on our websites and start your journey by watching a 90 minutes workshop. And I'm blessed enough to host the workshop tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah.
So I'm hosting this workshop for the first time. I'm very excited, and I never in my entire life believed that I will be here and I will share my story with so many people, and I will actually host our webinar live, because it's a big thing to do that. So when I saw this opportunity, I told Aline, I like what this guy is talking and how he talks. I would love to do this. And I'm here now, 2.5 years after, and I will do it. And I'm super excited about it. And I want everyone to, learn something, because it's going to be a learning process. Even when you start a new job or a new career, you need to have new skills. You start to learn new skills. So if you want to learn those new skills for yourself and for a business that you can leverage to your kids, a business that can grow and can grow as much as you want, I always say that this business, the limit, everyone says the sky's the limit. I think for this business, the sky is just the beginning. So just take that action for yourself, because no one will take action for you. You are the only one who can do that. So just put your name, register your email address, come live, see me live. Now you know a little bit about me and about my husband. I will be by myself there tomorrow. But I'm excited to share this opportunity with everyone, because it's one of a kind.
I want to add something here, something here, because we have to realize that we are not here forever in this world, right? We are just visiting this life, and Unfortunately, 3 years ago, my best friend, he passed away in Barcelona at the age of 37. And this number stay in my mind, probably will stay in my mind forever. And that's why we decided to make it history for us. The 37, let's do something for us to be more together and spend time together, because you never know.
Well, I think your friend is looking down, and he's probably very proud of the both of you, because
It's
you've been able.
It's amazing. I think everything is happening with a reason. Even his daughter is born in the same day with our little one, a different year though. But it's unfortunately.
Well, I think he would breathe a sigh of relief knowing that you two are not going to be stressed out with anything other than spending more time with your family. Now, you know, I really want to thank you again for coming on here tonight. This has been lovely. Appreciate your time. Aline, great job. Great job.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Not that we were judging you, not that we were rating you or anything like that, but it's so nice to hear from you in person every time I get to hear from you. So, you know, folks, I encourage you, if you've liked what you heard here, if you have questions, don't let skepticism stop you. I always say skepticism is based around not knowing the facts. This is not for everybody, but it might be for you, and it might change your life. And who knows, maybe in 3 years or 5 years or even 10 years, you can pack in the 9-to-5 job and spend more time with the people you love, doing the things you love to do. So thank you, Aline, Ioana, Cimpoeru.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, folks, for tuning in. If you have any questions, somewhere around this video, there's a link. You've got Ioana's link right on the website there. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great morning. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Stay safe.